Hello Greebos and welcome back to downloadable content. Today's video is, well, it's all about a whole bunch of mods. I bet you didn't see that one coming. But today's mods are special because in no particular order, I've picked a whole bunch of random mods that I found from the Discord that I just know that you're gonna love. And there's also a couple of sleepers in here and one very special mod that I want to make sure we blow up for no apparent reason. So I don't know, sit back, relax, and enjoy some random mods I found. First on today's list is weapon cleaning by Zephlyn. Now, have you had a weapon that just is covered in blood and you're like, oh man, I miss my normal textures? Well, don't worry, because you can actually like straight up clean the weapon. You know, like it's your favorite anime and you're like some, I don't know, clean the weapon guy. It's better if I show you. Take a look. Yeah. So, you've just slaughtered an NPC and you got blood all over your favorite weapon. Well, fret not, because weapon cleaning just lets you take all that grime and filth off your blade. What you want to do is make sure you have self-collision turned on in the book and just go ahead and take your grimy looking stained sword and wipe it on the top shoulder right there just to start cleaning this guy off, because we want to make sure that we get all this filth off of ourselves. Okay, and there we go. Look, good as new. My weapon is nice and squeaky clean. So don't forget to clean your blade off when you're done with your sacrifices. You know what blade and sorcery is lacking? Flails, right? We have everything else but flails, because I don't know why. But lo and behold, up next is Morphines Flail by mightyMorphine. And it's a Power Ranger pun, but I think you guys are going to love this thing because you can just like swing it around and smack people, especially around their shields if you still struggle with that stuff. But I don't know. Check out this flail. So Morphines Flail is going to be located under the blunt category, and you're going to want to make sure you just go ahead and take this guy right out of the book. Now, this flail itself is extremely impressive because it has full weighted physics to this. This thing is freaking heavy, and every part of it is weighted. Like, look at that chain. Look how impressive this chain is. Just take a moment to appreciate how impressive this chain is. You can flail this around and just straight up wreck face against your enemies. And if you're playing with self-detection on, you're gonna just ruin your whole life with this one. So be very careful when using this guy. Okay, dumb guy, thank you for volunteering. I'm gonna go ahead and use this to straight flail you. Whoa, that worked, right? Nope. Let's try again. Get flailed. I didn't expect this thing just to half work. Yeah. Oh! You have to be careful that if the chain just hits him, then it's not doing that much damage. It's actually just pushing him around. So you want to make sure that the actual ball itself is hitting them. Alas, friend, I have 2 hands for this. Oh, right in the knee. That was horrific. Oh, flailed. This thing is just straight up devastating. Excuse me, sir. Could I interest you in a nice flail attack? Oh, God. Now, while I was perusing a bunch of mods, I actually stumbled upon this one, and it's The Big Spoon by Terrorblade42, and in his description, he says that he's not going to get a lot of downloads on this mod. Like, he doesn't think it's going to get attention. So, I decided why not take a look and give it attention. So, here's The Big Spoon. I want you guys to just straight up, just go download this one and, I don't know, get it to like a ridiculous amount of downloads for no apparent reason other than he said he doesn't think so. And, here's The Big Spoon. Look at this spoon. No, really, look at this spoon. Look at the the textures on this spoon. They're not unwrapped properly, but it's still a big spoon. And I love this thing just for spoon reasons. It's a blunt weapon, so you'll find this in the blunt category, but look, you can just scoop up your enemies. So if I need to just clean people up, you scoop them up with this big spoon. Friend, just get stabbed. Big spoon throw. Oh, that's just not going to end well for him. So make sure you pick up a big spoon today. Moving right along, we actually have like a kind of different way to play Blade and Sorcery. Bringing us from Eyya and Kitten, they have Blade Game. And, well, if you've played other games that have like gun game, you're going to kind of know what I'm talking about. But they were able to put this kind of spell script script mod in here without changing the base game, which is very impressive and important. But without further ado, let me show you. Boop-ba-da-ba-ba. So Blade Game itself has to be specifically started from the book in waves. You'll see Blade Game 1v1, 1v3, and 1v5. So let's be all medium about this and do a 1v3. And look, every time you kill someone, you get to switch weapon. Every kill, and it uses all of your mods that you have. So let's do this. So it has given me this random sword from the Medieval Mega Pack. I assume if you guys are using Medieval Mega Pack, you too are gonna get some crazy ones. But the moment you kill them, it just swaps to something else. He's dead. And now look at this weirdo thing that I just picked up. Just kidding. It just gives me access to all my mods. But unfortunately, because some of my mods just straight up, you know, they don't work with this one. So be very careful what you have, otherwise you end up in this territory right here itself. Nope, stab. Okay, now what do I get? There we go. I fixed my broken hand by killing someone with it. It seems to only spawn in the right hand, and that's what's pretty good. Sorry. Oh, look at that gauntlet. Ow, you shot me with an arrow. We have to move on now. Psst, hey, are you enjoying the video? Good. You better subscribe and leave a comment, otherwise, I don't know. Just go ahead and do it. Up next is Nunchuck, and on the second time on this list today is mightyMorphine, because this guy's all about swinging stuff around and using physics to swing stuff around. But let's see if I'm any good with nunchucks, and if you guys are any good with nunchucks, why don't you show me by posting it in the Discord's video viewer clip section. But I digress. Let's take a look at Nunchuck. Located again in the blunt category is the Nunchuck itself. And this is using the same type of chain as like the flail, but you know, you can try your best to do nunchucks like it's nunchucks in real life, but because there's telekinesis, when I try to grab this one like behind me, it like phantom grabs it, so it makes me cooler than I actually am. So if you guys can figure this out better than I can, you know, more power to you. But noodle arm. I feel like Killick from Soul Calibur. Man, this is something else. Uh-oh, I accidentally sheathed one of them in my hand. Okay, be careful you don't sheath one, because that happens. You know what I miss? I miss the ability to just bring the book up and spawn whatever weapon I want, and it's still not back. But KaiDevvy, or I hope that's pronouncing his name, but KaiDevvy has made a weird spell. It's the weapon rack spell, and it works. Not the same, but it works, and it looks very cool. So I'm very impressed by this one, and I think you are going to be too. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Oh, weapon rack. I miss having you so badly. It sucks that when I'm in a fight, I just don't have access to you. And I can only use my stupid pocket. But I think there's a spell that can make this happen. The portable rack spell enables you to actually take what's slotted in these things and bring them into a battlefield. So what we have to do is fill this guy up. So here we go. Good as new. So now that I have this all set up, what we do is we go over there. Oh God, he's dead. Now we cast the actual rack spell itself. So with one hand, I'm going to hold this, and it gives me a preview of the weapon itself. And can I just grab it? Yes, I can. So now I can just bring a weapon with me. But Drifter, you ask, what if I don't want this weapon? What if I wanted a different weapon from that rack that I previously set up before? Don't worry, I have you covered. What you do is press and hold to cast it, and then use the grip button to switch between the different weapons themselves. So you could just be like, oh, did I want that one? Did I want that one? Yeah, I wanted this D right here. So this really opens up a bunch of different combat options, which is really, really cool. And yes, I'm wondering the same thing. If I cast a spell, does it actually become an object that I can block things with? Well, we're definitely going to find out. Oh, look, it does. This is fully interactable. So this isn't just a preview of itself. This is the actual weapon. So if you want to do some like blocking powers, I guess you could do some blocking powers. but I don't know if this actually can kill them well in this mode. Hey, ow, ow, that's stuck in me. What are you doing? Then we'll cast another one. Yes, let's take the sword itself. Oh no, my hand. Oh God, make sure you actually let the thing spawn first, otherwise your hand is gonna get all messed up. Our penultimate entry on today's list is the Evolving Greatsword by SomethingUnderscore. And this one speaks for itself, but every kill that you get with this weapon evolves the sword to its primal form. Like, it starts off as a dagger, and then turns into a greatsword. I mean, is that the best way to explain it? Well, let me just show you it, right? Found in the exotic category, we can summon the Evolving Greatsword. And look, this thing starts out as like a tiny little dagger. You know, this is very not impressive. I can't even press the spell use button. It doesn't do anything. It's just a weird looking dagger. So, I guess let's shed some blood and see what this turns into. Oh, this isn't a side thing. I feel like I wasn't ever going to get this on recording, so I'm glad I have it. Sushin, if you're watching, in the Medieval Mega Pack, this weapon right here, hold on. This guy needs to stop. Stop! This weapon right here, whichever one this was, he holds it backwards. Like, even the player actually holds it backwards. Let me show you. Look, it's backwards. I don't know the name of this one, but fix it, because it's backwards. Get shanked. Whoa! Look at that, it just evolved into another thing after I killed someone. That's cool. Oh, I've evolved it again. Oh, another piece evolved. We are almost there. And I can show you the full power pack taste of Sunny D. Yes, it evolved again. We are almost there. It evolved one more time. I think this is it. I think this is the maximum this the one evolves. But look how cool this is. You know, this is, if this is it, I mean, this is cool. I just love the way the gameplay design behind this thing right now, that I hope to see some more evolving weapons in the future. Last on today's list is the Hextech Gauntlets it's by a bunch of people, so I'm hoping I don't screw this up. Drags, Bowtie, and Aruspice. I hope I didn't write that one down wrong, but the three of y'all made that, so you know who you are. But these gauntlets are just badass, you know, you can just like, boom! I'm just over-explaining it. I think I should show you because it's just going to take too long to explain it. Whoa! Look at these things. These are the tech gauntlets. You know, in Bladed Sorcery, things are a little weird because they only lock into your like wrist. It doesn't lock into your other parts of your body, but tech gauntlets. So if I hold down the trigger with this one, I can release like my next punch is going to be like a seismic super punch, and that's going to do some real damage. So apparently using the trigger itself like makes me go in a direction. So if I want to go in this direction, I charge it up and then let go. So charge the direction and go. Look how far I go. So if I want to be from back here and just be like, follow it up and just do a super punch, you can, but just be very careful. So that guy over there, okay. Super punch! You know, I wish they were a little bit smaller, though. That would be my only feedback so far, is that make these a little bit smaller. Now, also, if you use the spell use button with these equipped, it charges something else up and fires a shockwave. Like that. That's amazing. Uppercut! Yeah! The room clearer. I need to do a two-handed death shockwave. This is it. Two-handed death wave! I love that. That's my favorite thing now. Oh, I have an experiment. We're just going to use one of these right now because I feel like that's all we need. So I got to kick them. Yes. Now we charge this up, friend, and we are going to go super high. Yes, yes. Where is he? Uh-oh. Don't worry, bud. And then we go into the ground. Now this is perfect. This guy has a shield, and I'm supposed to be able to break shields with this thing. So whatever that means. Oh, you punched the shield out of their hand. That's amazing. Okay, good. This guy has a shield also. So he's got a little buckler, so I feel like his arm's going to break. But punch, it knocks it right out. At any rate, disarm, uppercut. All right, I'm going to stop here. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going as Thanos. Make sure you download this one. And I guess that's it for this one. buckler. All right, Greebos, that's it for today's list. I hope you guys enjoyed these random mods I found because they're random and I found them, and I really think you're gonna love and appreciate these ones. If you're new here, welcome to Downloadable Content. Make sure you subscribe down below, leave a like, comment, do a bunch of YouTube stuff. Also, don't forget to join the Discord and leave your very own viewer clips in there. Hang out and ask some questions. Look down below, we have some funky, dope merch. You can get yourself a Hello Greebos t-shirt, sweatshirt, whatever you're gonna get, go ahead and do it. And last but not least, there's a Patreon. So if you wanna support me and all the weird things I do here, that'd be greatly appreciated. Well, that's it for today's video. And other than that, I'm Rob from Downloadable Content. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video.